geht lo. Sollt mal wieder ein Balance hast zwischen Dings und Dings. Also Soundbands. Ja, also was lo geholfen. Ne, am Format Reese hat mir nicht geholfen. Ich weiß grad mal nicht, wie ich, also schon actually gerade verpeilt, wie ich das gefixt und ich war bei Properties fungen Stunden nimmer necker so, ja, holen necker die Audio da an der gucken hat. Aber anyways, irgendwie ist doch egal. Ich mag das noch keiner am Stream, du wenn sie schickt, ich meine, ah doch, first, erst doch. Okay, perfekt. Ja, voilà, dann. Ah, finally. Sucht mal wie Lot Soundbands ist, weil du her, dass du actually aus der Capture Card. Das man schlafen. Weiter. Ich müsste okay sein, ne? Schon mehr präpariert, Stream Overlays und Scenes, weißt du. Ja, das. Ah, scheißegal. Das geht ja so, das ist kein Problem. Aber ja, das funktioniert alles so. Also, schon mal ein bisschen mehr losgemacht, wie könnte da ja, also schon mich ja dann mehr gemacht für eine Lesung. Also, soll bei mir soll nicht doppelt her, weil bei mir hat halt, wenn es Speaker doppelt, ich kann mehr losmachen an so. Ja, aber es wird schon mal mir los, weil das sagt immer mega krass, dass das mir dann einfach so hart hört. So. So, Speaker beendet mir so okay sein. The game ist mehr hart, weißt du. Schon minus Wert steht sie bei gemacht, hey, statt kein geholfen. So mal Bescheid. Ich chillen, auch grillen während dem Saal. Kannst dein Mikro nicht mehr hart machen? Doch, die kannst du mehr hart machen, das ist easy. So. Schon mal ein kleines Ticken mehr hart gemacht. So mal Bescheid, wer jetzt steht. So, ich muss noch meinen Link überdelen. Habe einen TO doch einen kleinen Link gedrückt. Voilà, der Glanz. Du Mist für drin halt dein Mic mehr hart, man nicht Musik ruf. Also. Ah, oder da, Name. Ah, scheiße, keine Ahnung. Mir doch egal, so lange es geht. Game da vielleicht ein bisschen mehr hart. Okay. Game ein bisschen mehr hart. So, ist ein bisschen mehr hart. Scheiße, so krass mit dem blöden Ajustieren, mal, das ist so umständlich. Können Sie nicht dafür, also, keine Ahnung. Gut, kein Bock mehr einfach. Was ich mal mag, ich kennt zwei actually mal als Mods promoten. Ich mag schon am Anfang einfach eine gute Mods, so, also direkt am Anfang, da war ich mal nicht direkt. Dann hast du das gemacht. Pedro Moderator. leitender Moderator und Play Me auch leitender Moderator. /ban at let's go mich selber bannen. Easy. Okay, dazu sind Mods. Was bei Play Me aus. Ja, okay, das ist schon ist doch der Blue Tag. Easy win. Okay, da geht der Deck auf den Deckel. Wait, what? Du verschwunden der Nachrichten. So, wohl geht nach. Das Slowekisch. Okay. Das kann du endlich auffangen können. Oh mein Gott. Oh, schon ein kleiner Notizblock für mir leihen. Ich mal ein bisschen kritzen. Hi. Wie war das? Trisch mich. Ja, meh. Oh mein Gott. Yes, okay, da fangen wir an. Alles gut. Wir fangen an. Kannst du fangen? Ja, genau. Punkt. Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica. It's her, it's the girl. It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is not other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on a desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail containing her excitement. It's happening, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica, and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but... What's your name, by the way? I would like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Haha, everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh. Do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, was ich muss dann ein bisschen Controller bis man dies, das, Ananas, zu deiner geschrieben. Welches Side Story also, dass die dritte, also wenn es von oben und ich weiß den Namen gerade nicht, ich weiß nicht, ob ich kann rausgehen, aber dass die dritte das halt wie Yuri an der Club können und so weiter, I guess. Voilà. The girl, warte, du mal gelesen. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? Nee, in Österreich ist do you like Final Fantasy? Oh, I mean, Salama, what the fuck? Oh. Sus, du spielst hier alright, ja. Like books? Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes, have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can say I have. Oh well, she's my favorite author. I'm on a 5th book and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books, I wouldn't mind. Ich muss lugar das hier live. What the fuck? Ich weiß mal nicht, wenn du Boss kuss... Keine Ahnung, wenn du was lustig ach kannen hei. Rip, wie wär da 5 Stunden wirken, dass du am Chat geschrieben hast. Ne, wei, ich gucken! Oh mein Gott. Ich löse weiter, kein Bock mehr auf Chat. Kurui Anlo. Oh. Moin. Also, wie gesagt, Erik, du hast ja gesagt, ich mal am Streamen. Mein YouTube-Smurf. Okay. Du musst lo gehen. Das ist kein Problem. Ich werde doch den CV auf den Stream nicht, wenn du gucken kommen. Alles easy. Man, schon mich drauf an. Du hast ja gefragt, wie die Streams drin. Da wo ich so, okay, ich muss da wirklich. Aber voilà, du streamst nicht. So einfach ist das. Du hast 10 Minuten gebraucht für mein Question. Ja, aber ich muss lesen. Sonst geht nicht fair, ne? Menge Wife für seinen Channel. Ach so. Oha. Kann ich nicht. Feels Birthday, man. Okay. Boah. kann doch sein, dass irgendwie der Chat, ne, den Chat öffnen ist. Okay, ne, alles easy. Pain. Can't hear my Wi-Fi. No, ich schon nur lernen, um ehrlich zu sein. Okay, I'm a headouts. Gut gebucht, mei. Well, lesen wir weiter. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I would love to. Okay, danach viel Spaß muss leider was. Ja, das ist nicht schlimm. Dann, ja, bis später oder so, I guess. Ja, easy. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayori nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True, okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it will be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It will be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it kind of seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member, there shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. Haha, what the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Han hat sie die Sassy Sass-Satz, diese Schoss Hass, fand ich. Wer face wird Leute happy or sad möchte, ne? Guckt hat nämlich nach den, nicht nur sich selber. Und nur stirbt halt. Ziemlich cool. Ja, geht zum Character Development. Das ist Character Development. Egal, wir lesen weiter, bevor Petro unbedingt die Scheiße schreibt. Let's go. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You would probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayori lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. Although the main characters don't know how sind sie ja kind of normal, but breathed you heavily wie hat it's crazy good. What the fuck due to nix gemacht? Sicher, schon echt gesagt, alles easy. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already in Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place, oh my god man, that take place in the same universe, so going over these would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Da tut pretty much that erklärt, das ist einfach so Kingdom Hearts oder, keine Ahnung, Fate Timeline, genauso wie Pain. Sayori nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down and looks at the book, then glanced around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you want to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glanced over at Monica. Monica? Monica came to my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. She just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was, but I decided it was probably irrational. Wait. No, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reasons too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Ah, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sorry, pauses a look of concern on her face. How about I'll tell you about something I'm into and then you can tell me about something you're into. I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put off till the last minute, hey. So yeah, that's something kinda silly that I'm into. Ich lese mich gesehen an Chatroom explodieren. Sind wir an einer Smash Arena? Oh, weh du. So, wo geht noch ein? Ja, ich weiß, wenn ich singe an Smash Arena, was mache ich fertig? Das sowieso. You sound quite creative. Not that much, it's just that you would be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm gonna start a nature club. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of a literature club. There, no, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri, I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or to the park, just place where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do if you don't let it slip through your fingers. The three continue their conversation, led probably by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Ja, machen, welche Charakter soll ich machen? Okay, rule. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye. As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still, besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know. It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in my mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you will do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Let's go. Das Pedro hat geschrieben, hat in einer Arena das Play mitgeschrieben. Oops. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she is surprised to find only Sayori in the club room. Oh my god. It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab, so it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday, Sayori tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri's talking about. Well, I mean the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Haha. Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were. Well, still, I think I changed my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Why? Because I know that you were just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested, but if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to tease me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like, as a club activity, that would be okay, right? Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayori pulls her desk up against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. Peering over, Sayori reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. Yeah, it's Dusk Bell by Annabelle. Sorry, I'm ready now. Alright, I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. Notes? I mean, yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly, I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decided that it'd probably be for the best that I did. Well, I'm not sure to having company through this, but I'll try to help make it as accessible as possible. I trust you, you're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide a small and light blush. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart. Especially you. No! Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with the planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. But despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds a passion leaning towards. How do people come up with this stuff? It's like the exact opposite of the kind of writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are like just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But it's like there must be so much planning and hard work. 7-10 side story. Ja, also okay, wieso? Ah, you're into poetry? I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works, like poetry and folk songs. No way, haha. Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she'd heard Yuri laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyways, I think we can get started reading now, if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori jots Yuri's patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding, but I'm kinda glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through the first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a moment before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Oh well, in this context it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanation to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expression grows tense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, the expression had been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations, Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right there. They're talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Baroness is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes, as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. The reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. Huh. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes with little of the book she's gotten through so far. So what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb, haha. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going and to keep doing my best so I can see it the way that you do. The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow, but I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore, that's all. I'm sorry that I made you. Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at the desk spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she just forgot to take it with her. Logadas Balkan Musik, right? Also, a Schere Ball, nice. So, Tisch du gerade so ein bisschen Sass-Musik, oder? Also, auch wenn ich den Soundbar gucken, das ist ziemlich quiet. Ich muss ein bisschen Wasser eingehen, weil ich wirklich viel Reading lo. Anyways, schwanken wir mal weiter. Unless she just forgot to take it with her. This is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter she would be having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Oha. Well, no mail. Ethics. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this. Knowledge that the government jobs to figure out longer after we've made enough headway for it no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to these the humans in our VMs operate completely different ones. Should not be thinking anymore. To print, I feel sad. Where engineers not philosophers. Yo. Oh, das ist schon, also ich fand's ja auch immer dies, das, bis raus, dies, das, Ananas. Let's go, gut mal das. Schon nice. Ja, ich könnte dann nach Dings Sayori holen schon. Natsuki, sorry. Die tote Mensch kriegen wir ja auch am Lauf von der Store, von der Seite. Also wenn ich wirklich gerechnet habe, die letzten Bilder kriegen wir all gefehlt, nicht mehr, wenn wir halt einfach Side Stories durchspielen. Anscheinend von Joer einen Song unlocked. Ja, keine Ahnung. An Seite Stories und mal Part 2. Ja, man war bei Understanding Pedro. Trust hat schon gemacht. Understanding, Respect, Balance, Reflection, Self-Love. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wie lange ist es? Ah ja, knapp 6 Uhr. Ja, halt. Spätestens im Ding muss ich halt da gehen. Frupsen und duschen dazwischen. Dafür brauche ich gerade eine Stunde. Mal nicht. Dem nur wie sehr ich sind. Ähm, Respekt par denen par 2 ist Peak 10 von 10. Das sehen wir dann. Trust habe ich auch schon okay fand. Understanding, ja, Part 1, das zum Schluss besser ging. Den Anfang vor, also, tot angefangen wie ein sich halt Fehlstell von Leute kommen, das ist nicht direkt halt Peak, das baut sich ja ab, so, Genre. Members kommen halt nur mal nach all dabei, davon aufgesehen. Weil heute sind wir ja Wonatski beiken, dann chillen sie halt bis man nehmen. Ein All-Charakter kann ja 3x4, das ist immer All-Charakter mit dem anderen jeweils. Und ja, voilà. Ich kann doch gut gehen zu spielen, weil Killer Speed die ganze Zeit gewinnt. Aber der Killer Speed, den ist zwei Rang Nummer, den Typ mit dem Sonic. Weil ich hatte nie Problem mit dem Sonic, du musst einfach nicht mehr patient sein. Er spielt halt nicht mal giga gut, spielt halt einfach Sonic, weißt du, er kämpft einfach. Wenn sie dem sich kennen, ist schon ein Geteil so Let's Clash gemacht, schon manchmal Strein und fertig gemacht, ich richtig andere. Muss halt einfach, muss einfach auffahren. Davon er im Englisch heißt, er muss schon immer das halbe. Na, ich spiele Schulgrad. Oh shit. Okay, dann, never mind, schon nicht gesagt. Let's go, understanding 2. Oh. Ich guck noch ein bisschen die Stars, die Leute antworten. Ich werde probably 2 Footies Controllers kriegen, die ich dann verflecken kann. Er spielt mega aggressive Schuld. Ja, mit Schuld kannst du einfach nuts gehen. Zum Beispiel mit dem Pferd, du kannst einfach, kannst schon vertrauen, bist du, ja, halt mit der Range, du kannst schon aggressiv spielen, weil diese viele Sachen sind safe an den Sayer. Also, an den Sachen. Er hatte noch als Power Rangers, Power Store, weißt du, keine Ahnung. Boah, Power Rangers, verstehst du, was ich meine? Ja, wir spielen ein paar 2 fertig, gucken dann. Obwohl nach so den Respect kriegen auch noch easy durch. Nochmal weiter. For the first time, Sari is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety cuts through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Ich muss halt kurz alles richtig regeln. So. Sitting at the desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. Boom, boom, boom. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. Oha. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help the students with their work? I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one here. Monica runs the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room, against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closed the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Me with club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay, it's kind of a simple job, but I would be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic. She realized that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods at the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine, that's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica sets up at this stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Ah, sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really started to feeling more like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly, I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Ah, Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with club activities that everyone can be happy with. Not just only some people, of course. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It seemed to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversations about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into, unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or taken pity on. And Sayori falls into that third category. She what? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept it and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. Just kurz Schatten. So. It's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. You could never say that to someone's face, it's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship is one person always trying to cater to the one person's weird needs? I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monika hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori will be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has... Moiga's endless Thron. Perfect. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be your friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. You just have to have good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just, it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. Haha, you're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. You know, about people. Wat findest du von Pre-Admin Monika? Okay. You know about people, so thank you. Anytime. Monika smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monika's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Further, Yuri and Monika finish replacing the old flies with the new ones. More accurately, Monika mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the clubroom once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can do this. Yes, you can. It will be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monika. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while I'm reading. Sorry, I guess it has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea is enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Sayori shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment she realized how Sayori has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first, but I got most of the way through it. And look, Sayori holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes beautifully produced with indentations categorized in color clothing. Sayori sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard to stop. Yuri pressed her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayori's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Sayori looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. Why did I do that? Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it was supposed to go. Why is it so hard to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusation as she shuts her eyes, unable to face the area of the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayori tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. It's okay, Sayori whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay, it's okay. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to process the pull away from Sayori's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. I understand, bro, that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise, understand that. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods sad. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. Oh yeah, baby. Halt plankst als nächst am Stream zu spielen. Wie lang magst du dauert Doki Doki noch? Ja, es sind halt no kommen halt auch noch Secret Sites, das heißt, keine Ahnung, 5 Stunden insgesamt noch. Pedro kann man das vielleicht mehr genauso und keine Ahnung. Was wollte ich noch sagen? Als nächstes am Stream zu spielen. Ich wollte ja auch als Smash, weil das finde ich auch schon theoretisch mal das gestreamt. Mir richtig Spiel. Keine Ahnung. Klonoa? Na, also, oh, vielleicht am Fong. Keine macht mir. Ich wollte auch mal Sachen fertig machen halt. Weil, steht da bis Steps ob, ne? Wie ist das weit? Mir schon schön ganz Lust. Man hat noch Sachen, die ich kennt man. Die Secrets sind nicht so lang. Okay. Mir magst du 5 Stunden gefunden haben. Solo Understanding Part 2 hecht. Kommen nun nach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Einzelne kleine Parts. Und dann hat der Secret Shit halt. Das kann schon nach 5 Stunden gefunden passen, ne? So, keine Ahnung, boah, ich mal halt die Part fertig. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayori doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests, because my interests, the only things I know how to talk about, are the only things. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realized that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little better. You know, you are so great at helping me while we were reading, so I'll help you with the things that you need to. But I feel like it just would be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. Hey, that sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about it while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same as for you, right? Same for you, right? Yeah, irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. Now you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We're all kinda weird. It's a literature club, huh? But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise that's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake it for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much, and in the end, if it's not for me, then I can't say that, but I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Haha. Yuri fights back, a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was all for taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of her feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. Hehe, that's what I want to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying. I'm back. Monika's back. I haven't seen her like at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monika. Ah, she whispers loudly. Can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arms around Monika. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayori can be kind of a huge, of a hug monster. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monika perplexedly looks between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that, well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Yes? Do you like poetry? Yuri smiles. Fertig? Let's go. Schau mal das tote Bild. Let's go. Sayori. Oh, du sind von die Gangs sein, wisst ihr, in Aspesario. Uff. Mathing. Study for quiz. Pack snacks. Types of poems to try. Haikus. Rustic. Be positive. Beach packing. Ask Monika about this. I want breakfast shopping, milk, eggs, sticky notes. Great job. Silly, awesome, Yanni, Optimus, Reify. I can't think of an I would trust yourself. Wake up, get. We're in this together. Wake up, you're loved. No, ich will Suicide Notes von einem Goemine. Haha. An von dat all Bildern schnarren dann noch Themes hunschen noch ein obwohl anscheinend nicht oder hunsch grad verpasst, oh, keine Ahnung. Ja, wir können für richtig nach weitermachen. 2, 3, 4, Ja. Ich meine, ich gehe actually los schon essen. Ich doch an durch. Ich meine, ich das ein Streamer von. So, keine Ahnung. Ich könnte auch so einen kleinen Counter dabei werfen. Ich gehe mir selber 33 Minuten. Klingt gut, oder? 33 Minuten. Hm. Ist machbar, ist machbar. Okay, warte. Schalten wir dann hier auf den Be Right Back, weil ich kann hier kurz an Home. So. Gehen wir hier in den Be Right Back. Gucken, ob ich irgendwie kann Account, obwohl ich weiß nicht, ob das geht, während ich actually am Spielen sind. Fügen Sie eine neue Quelle oder Szene hinzu. So. Kann man gucken, hier mal. Widgets. Das ist schon geschont. Superchat, Credits, Steam, Stream Boss, Chatbox, Spendenglas, Trinkgeld, Ticker. Ne, ich brauche den normalen Ticker, also like so ein kleinen Counter. Collab Cam, sofortige Wiederholung, Szene, Anwendung, Fensteraufnahme. Nee, gib mal voll kleinen, so ein kleinen Counter halt, also. Allgemein. Ne, ein Hi. Nein. Okay, ich fand halt nicht. Echt, ja. Gehen 7 Uhr. Ich werde das safe verpannen, so. Echt, vielleicht geht mehr spät. Einfach Google-Counter und dann abfügen. Anfangen. Ne, das sind, man wusste ja Bescheid. Ja, ich gehe so und gehen 7 bis fertig. Ich muss da schon auf der Gas trinken. Damit da mal noch Zeit für, ja, Respekt par den Zwitz, man, dass du nur auch noch. Ich da gebe für nix Cash. Ich weiß so schon, das schaut nicht ganz wird fertig, leider. Da können wir halt. Okay, wir sehen uns 20 Uhr dann. Nee, oh mein Gott. Wir haben 100 Zeit für nach so vier kleinen Parts. Mal echt, wann ich da noch 100 zu streamen werde, fehlen dann noch für an die Secret Stories mehr. Ich bezweifle, dass das lang dauern wird. Da ist da bis in einer halben Stunde dann. Wow. Prediction. Pöi, moin. So, du einer kleiner Pause. Also, ja, das, egal, wir schwatzen nicht darüber. Ähm, Streamer ist eventuell schon ein bisschen lang. Wir müssen Prioritäten am Leben setzen. 8 Minuten, oh, schon so den Dreh, so. Echt? Gilt nicht. So, einfach ein Start, ne? Gehen wir hier, sie klangen, kurz starten. Gehen wir hier auf den Live, voilà. Ich hoffe, der Sound geht, ja, der Sound geht auch, nicht, dass ich mal rumspackt. Tag, easy. Gehen wir direkt bei Respect. Und ja, hast schon gesehen, eine Band, wo auch hier nach dem Fach gelaufen, wie das gesagt. Haben wir da verständlich von der 50 Jahre lang nicht, Keyboard mehr seht. Das ist kein Problem. Ja. Hab es zu so und dazu. Nö. So noch gut nicht. Am Band will nur 50 Jahre Stream von mal gucken. Und dann sind sie tot. Dem Moment. Egal. Ich gehe nehmen all dem Rest und das schreiben Dosen. So. Okay, wir fangen nun. So, it's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Obwohl sie sind theoretisch mal ein gerichteter Club, weil sie müssen ja anscheinend 5 Leute zusammenkratzen. Für mich egal, das ignorieren wir. Through the initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayori and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayori has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayori, have taken interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the clubroom door opening, and in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Becoming Nasus sind ein bisschen irritiert. Egal. Hi. Sayori tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next on my desk. Sayori prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayori in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayori. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sun gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing at the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay, well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really want to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was your club. You have that vibe. Aha, I have that vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh no, you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Yuri's deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. Hey, I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Oh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough, or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. And Monica is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea, haha. I'm just joking, I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chilly. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Oh, Simao ist du. Servus an Zarulhoi. Also ja, wir spielen halt immer Side Stories von Doki Doki Literature Club. Ja, dies, das, ganz cool. Also das ist noch relativ ruhig und scheint so ein bisschen mehr cool zu sein, mehr, keine Ahnung. Ich wollte das halt nach gemäht und also das ist kein scary shit mehr, meine ich mal. Ja. It's pretty chill. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Oh well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet since we only have like 3 members, so we can't just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. Well. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. What the fuck? Den Nachteiler. Ach so. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that? I want to read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a second. That sounds so great. Like after all I've been doing all this, Here returns to the desk with a tray of teacups which sets down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersive reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple if you think that you just don't understand the nuance. Ah, I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Kann ich bezeugen, I guess. Also, gebe ich mir auch so 4 Sterne. So, ups. Come on, is that big of a deal? Manga's literature, right? I mean, I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically I get it, look. I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm gonna start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker, haha. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. I'm such a pusher. I'm such... egal. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know. And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone. That includes me, so... Does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. Hey, I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright, but I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the 3 of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayori stands up and moves over to the door, then opens it. Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki runs and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite the collection. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies. Ah ja, überhaupt, aus dem Acker, also aus dem Jeremy Sing Arena nach ob. Weil, ja. Ich will gucken, ob nach immer zerklappt oder so. Keine Ahnung. Bestimmt. Sayori giggles in excitement. While catching her breath, Natsuki replies. There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monika anxiously glanced between Sayori and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Oha, oha. At the next club meeting, Monika is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monika paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? Hin ist grad nicht da mehr, sondern scheint gleich schon da. Das sind sie alle, ne? I mean. Well, Monika thinks the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. Monika forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Need help? No, I got it. Monika awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation, but fails. Curious, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. One stall with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there. I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but Monika sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So Monika backs off and slaps into her desk. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Good afternoon. Sayori spins into the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayori brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Oh, that's so pretty. As Sayori trots over to the closet, the colorful shells catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way. I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Defeated, Sayori unwraps a cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri silently walks into the club room. Monika glances at her with bleeding eyes. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one person before it, somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which ones we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas of my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with everyone else. Well, maybe. Something tells me that. Monika glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appear very unwilling to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally. You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that. I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we're familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club want to do? Well, yeah, but it doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I liked Sayori's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but Monika's voice trailed off. Although she lets Natsuki join the club, Monika finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monika have to yield to Natsuki's opinion or anything? Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but I just... Natsuki cuts Monika off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusions here, but you're free to do whatever you want. Natsuki shoots Monika a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. Oh no, Sayori runs after her, leaving just Monika and Yuri. For the second time today, Monika slumps down into her desk. Why am I such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's just making me feel this way. Monika looks up at Yuri, seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monika sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club vision. You know, like, people should join because they want to express their passion for literature, or at least develop it. So maybe she's not good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does, how? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh, well great, I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is this the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even starring it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know, isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and it has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can do to avoid associating the club with it, so I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. Well, recalling our confrontation with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You me oh fuck, lunch skipped. Going off our base tree. Lip, you may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset that I would let myself do that. With a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where's the line even drawn? What's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger box sets and pulls out the volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Okay, das ist der Pferd, okay. Lesen ist zustrengend. Ja, Respect Part 2, Humalo. Ja, also sehen wir, das ist eine Self-Love Reflection Balance. So, andere kommen da Klang, Secret Side Stories, müssen nicht so groß. So, da kriegt man probably, ja, man kriegt nur das Bild. Na, stimmt, halt kommen dann einzelne Klang-Artworks später raus. Hier ist 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, da nur kommen noch 2 Secret Stories, der passt, weil für all Side Story ist der Nummer 1. Dreck op de Gas, lol. Wei, Dreck op de Gas! So, wo geht nein. Aber das ist von enger Side Story, da nur ein Day. Tisch, der wird nachher kommen. Ah, ne, warte, dort ist ein fucking Curse Shit. Heute wird der Day kommen, wo wir am Gang sind. Zweite Part, da kommen noch 3. Und dann noch 2 Secret Ones. Das ist ein cooler Poem, fand ich. Naja, das ist alles ein bisschen sassy, sass. Was ist das? Ah, stimmt, das. Oh shit, sass. Oh, what the fuck. Egal, mir das dritte Bild kriegen wir probably, wenn wir manchmal alles und. Ja, wir kriegen nachher einen Rocket-Ratsch, da bis länger war es, ja, war eingestorben. Da kriegen wir easy nach Respect Part 2 rangehalt. Let's go. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? Also, es geht direkt weiter gefehlt. She should be grateful that I even joined a stupid club. It's not like she can't find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does, maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it, I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that, I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. it just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Ah, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me, so just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs. Wie schwätzt der Scheiße überhaupt aus? Ich wusste nicht mal. Egal. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. But you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever, so I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. If she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more major thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this, I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try and find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh, suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they are all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Of course I joined, why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True, well congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki, we're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, I will be the first ones to buy your book. What you're gonna buy a smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago, you don't think I've run out of it by now? I told you, I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us, that gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Oh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Siri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks the desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself. unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay, I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know. Made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow and stuff like that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. Makes her mad. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but when Sayori jumped and took over the conversation, should have reflected on that, but it didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share passion for a while. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori burst through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it. Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again, so how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequence of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just step away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feeling after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit, is it okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on a Jack's desk. Oh, that, Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monika smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the club room. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and what would get really awkward. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits and stands up 2 paces around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from my book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here. Welcome back. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would just stand in front of the clubroom just like this, struggling to picture who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, their own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it she writes manga in big letters. Today we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on, isn't it kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough, not this time. I'm sorry, it was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I trust them to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share the joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but... I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approached Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry, home or anything? Me, not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something I want to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Oha, Monika so in anderer Raum, den gesagt. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I need myself more than anyone. Ich lese die Note gerade durch, jetzt ich gucken, ob da irgendein Lied ist, was, hab's du mal erzählt, ob das kleine Easter ist. Net Note so man nicht, also ich kann nicht drin, was das soll sein. Ich weiß nicht, ob es auch wirklich random Note sind oder keine Ahnung so. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to the touch glass, but I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that, because you really taught me a lot about myself, like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga and then I got fuzzy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, you would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place, but when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against it, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm like always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's like a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really start thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But well, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What, you? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you. All of all people were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters in the literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Perfect Girls? Wow, you have a good taste. Just one volume, and I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have a good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Haha. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was, if I just did what I wanted, instead of always second-guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people and make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experience allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I want to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Perfect Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Perfect Girls puts the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because you know, you just make me feel like I want to do something. I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm really not any good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. They worked really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but well, yeah. Oh damn, da kann er mal das Spotlight, also die Szene. Ah, okay, das haben wir so rüber. Ja, das war der Pedro, ist dir scheißegal. Oh, meine. Wie war spielt das nicht? That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Notes. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. Vanillius to go the fuck to sleep on stream. Good for. But I was like such a self-perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kinda feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things. And I got frustrated of not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine, I'm positive too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder where I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. Want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Okay. Yeah, anyways. Höre mein Mail. Has anyone evaluated the side effects might be caused by sharing memory pool between multiple VMs, thread and allocating themselves? But it's Scheißschatze soll darüber, wie Monika auch von anderen gefilterten Universen kann Memories nach Verhalten nicht von Universen, die nicht mehr existieren und so Scheiß. Beziehungsweise Maschinen. Finish the side story respect 2. Nice. Finish the side story respect 2. Ich could doch probably noch etwas. Mal nicht. Musik. I am my song your note, Kutschloch. Ja. Okay, nice. Ich habe schon 3 gemacht. Bleiben nach 3. Ich look Balance. Hier ist mit der Zeit. 40 Minuten. Easy. Let's fucking go. Natsuki. While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of a manga in a closet shell, Sayuri approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi. The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry as well as how good she goes about writing it herself. Monika has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. Finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After a week was spent of the presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I wanna read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all of those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book up from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shown that this girl be wearing more clothes. You won't like that one. In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand, then replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good till like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already reading the manga. I could handle it. I did it with Sayori's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kinda impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into our books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. But I love my friends and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then, let's begin something that even donuts can read. I didn't say I was a donut, I just say I had the attention span of one. Oh, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Ah, how come? I just don't like it, I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks the book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry, I really didn't mean it to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair to her desk. I was talking about something else, I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? What is it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's a romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys. Then you find out, like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind, let's not worry about it yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you, or anything. No, it's just, well, never mind, we can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, and Sayori and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk, she's so I'm not sure if she means I can't say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing, I'm a woman of respect, but Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know, but you know, there's one thing I'm kinda worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous, how come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just that it sounds like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about bagels or other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but it doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay, try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I wanna get closer to her. You got this. Anschlussende war das an das halt so go und die anderen wurden halt so genre wie sie sich kennenlernen und so wie sie beikommen mir hey, keine Ahnung. After the next club meeting Sasser is the last one in as usual. She wanted to test a bisschen a slice of life or so. I don't know. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone with a close, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Sayori. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sayori, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been wanting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the period. Oh my god. For the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noise of a pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming, I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking. I'm waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. Haha, what the heck? You're the weirdo. When I read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper with Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all of your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't it depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know, to each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am. So, you read poems? You never told me that, I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that, but can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault, it just makes me uncomfortable, I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry, it's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. So, over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki. Hi, Natsuki. Oh, it's a bisschen flam. At the end of one club meeting, Monika, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki leans over her shoulder but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I didn't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings, that's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, as I'm better than do it to others. Monika shares a broad smile. You're really considerate. Thanks I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize it was happening. It's fine, why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know, Sayori, I should have realized. Monika navigates through a thing of guilt, which is surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monika can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could, I don't know, I could like to divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True, I'm sorry, I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine, I will talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me, and I know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all of your feelings, she would totally understand. Sarah really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles for a stiff laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey. Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a tough spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself, but you really demonstrate to me that you're a great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monika smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monika knew what she meant. It made Monika feel like everything really was going to be okay. Oh, okay, das war pretty kurz, das Kaya. Das war das, pretty kurz, also like 14 Minuten. Das war noch Zeit nicht dort. Ich werde einen Schlagspiel gespielt. Na. Ja. Ja, also muss man da. Tisch muss ich 100 halten. Muss ich ja, das ist immer 100 halten. Obwohl das sowieso schon mal lang. Ja. Ich kann da rein dazwischen quatschen. Ich meine, ich mache eine kleine Pause zwischen für Mario Kart. Heißt, wie geht das Mario Kart, das steht oft dran von Doki Doki. Halt ich dann halt ab und dann muss ich halt gucken, ob ich kann weiter streamen. Schön und was du mal alles halt gemacht. How to mal. Eine Trust hat man fertig gemacht, aber wo Understanding, wo man manchmal Parts 1 zu heißt man 1 2 mal 5 Parts gemacht. Und das tut mal nicht so, also keine Ahnung. Alle sind noch 5 Parts. Heißt, man könnte nur anfangen, ja, und da macht das Secret Sachen. Heißt, man könnte nicht nur mit viel Glück fertig spielen. Ich muss da gucken, wie es nur steht. Ist aber machbar sein. Okay, dann ja, bis geschwind für die da bei Mario Kart dabei sind. Ich gehe halt schon auf den Endscreen. Ja. Machst du halt für Mod gucken, das bist du nicht lang am Lesen, so. Mit keine Ahnung. Solange überhaupt noch irgendein Mod guckt, so. Hast kein Problem. Also, keine Ahnung, von den halt schon viel Sachen mit Characters, dann kann raus für so paar Slice of Life Sachen. Dies, das, ja. Aber ich muss gucken, was nur, wie gesagt, weil ich weiß nicht, wenn ihr Dispo sind. Aber falls ich Dispo sind und nach gut Zeit tun, dann ja, why not, dann let's fucking go. Ja, aber ich meine schon Mario Kart dran, ich präpariere alles ein bisschen high. Das Stream nicht auch Nicole, ich das der Range Gameplay nehmen. Ja, halt fans mir ein Kipp an, keine Ahnung, Kibuk. Wir spielen gegen, das ist so ein Genre Kipp, die sind nach gar keine Division, aber sie wollte geschwind MKU matt fahren. Also genre die Meisterschaft, kannst du so, für die das nicht ungefähr was das ist. Die Meisterschaft der Mario Kart, halt kennst du so. Und das ist dann mit Vereinen halt. Heißt es, du ja für Team Letztburg an, da sind, soll den Team, sie wollen wissen, wie sie gehen für gesiedet gehen. Da wenn sie wollen sehr gerne Seed 20 Team fahren, wird sie wissen, wie sie ungefähr stehen. Und ja, schon und meine wird meine Prognose wird Pain. Nee, also meine Prognose wird sein, es kein Deck abklaffeln. Weil sie so schon, also sie meinen so, ob es vielleicht so mehr Haste Divisions könnte spielen, mehr effektiv, also so Haste Divisions, das könnte schon ein bisschen Flammen gehen, hast du. Ja, ich weiß nicht. Ich meine, die können mal raus bei Division 20 fangen. Mögen sie mal ja dann noch, also, ja, also du noch ein guter 20 Minuten davon. Okay, dann machst du für Mod gucken, aber gesehen hast du geschwommen, Stranden streamst du so logisch von denen. Und ja, dann, ja, bis du noch.